Hello and welcome. We are going to move through a somatic practice. If you don't just love the sound of my voice, you can find a playlist that goes alongside this video on Spotify under Lauren Dye Yoga. This is going to be a really gentle full body practice for your nervous system. So we'll start off by doing some moves that are going to help to get your circulation going. Then we'll move into some passive yin postures for deeper stretches, making the body feel safe to release. And then eventually we will move into a deep vibrational gong bath to help blast anything out of your biofield that isn't in alignment with you anymore. So I invite you to come into a comfortable seat if you haven't already. Close your eyes and just let any tension melt off of your face. Soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Feel the connection of your seat to the ground. Maybe leaning slightly forwards or backwards until you feel fully in the centre. Feeling your breath move through your body without the need for force or control. If it feels good, you can take a nice big breath in through the nose and sigh out the mouth. Setting any personal intentions of what's brought you to this session. What is it that your nervous system needs today? You're welcome to keep the eyes closed, but really slowly we're going to start to take some circles with the head, treating this more like a massage than a stretch. So just stick into the same direction for now. And once you've done a few, you can just change direction of the circles really smoothly, still taking your time, really enjoying each one. And bringing your head back to the centre. And we'll set up for a really juicy side stretch. So I want you to bend your left knee and extend your right leg out to the side. Place your hand down to the inside of the straight leg, reaching the opposite arm up and reaching over towards the foot. Bend that top arm and just let the hand hang down, letting gravity pull you into the stretch rather than too much effort. Breathing deeply into the side of the ribs where you can feel it the most, and trying to keep both of your sit bones rooted down so you've got maximum length through the side of the body. It's up to you whether you turn your face up towards the ceiling or down towards the ground, but closing the eyes or just softening your gaze either way, so you're not picking up any unnecessary tension in your face. Let the breath calm down and give yourself permission to enjoy the feeling of the body opening. We're going to slowly release that stretch by coming back up through center. And reaching the arms over the head. And then turning your body towards that extended leg, slowly folding forwards. Shrug the shoulders a couple of times so you're not overextending. We're keeping it passive and effortless. And allowing your head to drop down. Once again, you're allowing the weight of the body and gravity to pull you into the shape. Taking your time with the breath and just showing yourself patience until the body feels ready to start opening and releasing. You'll feel this more deeply through the back of the leg this time and somewhere along the spine, depending on where you're holding your tension today. Take your time with the breath and just let everything start to melt as and when it feels ready. This is your last breath here. And then really nice and slowly lifting back up to the center. And we'll switch the legs over. So bending the right knee this time, extending the left leg out. Place the hand to the inside of the leg, reaching up and then over into a side stretch. The opposite way this time. We're still staying nice and heavy through that top arm. Breathing into the side of the ribs and pressing the sit bones down for maximum length. You might want to close your eyes. Notice where you can feel it the most. And breathe into the areas of resistance rather than trying to avoid them or just grit your teeth and get through it. We're asking the body nicely to soften rather than telling it what to do with force and control. We'll release this side stretch now by bringing both of the arms back over the head and rotating the body towards your extended leg. Fold forwards, shrugging the shoulders a few times to release them away from the ears, letting the head go. No force, no effort, no strain, no struggle. Just allowing gravity to work on the body. As you ask the body so nicely to start softening whatever's stuck through the back of the leg and the hamstrings. And get curious where you can feel the tension along the spine today. Nothing to fix or change. Just acknowledging whatever it is the body's trying to tell you through sensation. Getting quiet enough to hear the little whispers of wisdom. Keep saying to yourself, just silently in your mind, it is safe to shed this tension. It is safe to open and release. Take your final breath in this shape. And then we're slowly going to release back up to the center. Preparing to make our way onto all fours, to hands and knees. And you'll need your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. And we'll move through a few simple rounds of cat-cow. So inhaling to round and exhaling to arch. Keep that going. Inhale to round the back and exhale to arch through the spine. Exaggerating that movement, getting the spinal fluid moving. And trying to slow the movement down to be in sync with your own breath. You're welcome to keep the eyes closed if that feels good. Otherwise, just a soft gaze. We're still avoiding picking up too much tension in the forehead. Breathe into round. Exhale to arch. Take one more of each, and then we're going to sit the hips towards the heels, finding child's pose and resting the head down. It might feel good here to open and close your mouth a few times, or rock your head from side to side, massage in your forehead and brows into the floor beneath you. You can let your belly stick out, taking up space with the breath. And try to soften all of the muscles around the heart center. So think the chest and the upper back, the shoulders and the neck. And even if your forehead doesn't reach the ground, just let the head completely hang. So you're keeping the back of the neck long. No strain or struggle. Preparing to move into our seated flow now, to open up the spine. So on your next breath in, I want you to round your back and come up to all fours, where you were before in our cat-cows. And as you exhale, peel yourself all the way down to your belly, come to lie on your front. Breathe in, lift your face and your chest for cobra. And as you exhale, hips to heels, fall back into child's pose. Again, inhale, curl forwards, hands and knees. Exhale, peel down to the ground. Inhale as your cobra, lift your face and your chest. Exhale, back to your child's pose. Breathe in, round forwards. Exhale, peel down. Inhale, lift your face and your chest. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, curl forwards. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your face and your chest. And this time as you exhale, stay low and come onto your fingertips. Take them out wide. Slowly peel yourself all the way up, getting deeper into the back. And then peeling yourself back down to the floor. Inhale to peel up. Slowly peel yourself all the way back down. You've got that one more time. Inhale to peel up. This time as you exhale, look over your left shoulder. Dip the right shoulder into the middle for a deep twist. Come back to the center and then switch the sides. Look over the right, left shoulder is coming into the middle. Come back to the center and then release down. Extend your left arm out to the side and turn your face away from it. So you're creating a half T shape with the hand in line with the shoulder. If this feels like a deep enough stretch, just stay there and rest. Otherwise, rolling your body towards that extended arm and just pausing when it feels like enough. Holding it there. It should feel like a nice satisfying opening through the shoulder. Remember, there's no force or strain. We're asking the body nicely if it will open, and then we're holding it, breathing, and allowing the body to release when it feels ready. Soften your belly and take your time with your breath. Slowly start to release that shape and come back to the center for an integration. Finding a comfortable position with your arms so that you can rest your head down. Close your eyes. Release any of the tension in your legs, in your seat, in your belly, in your face. And just allowing the shoulders to return to this neutral position before we move on to the other side. This time taking the right hand out in line with the shoulder and turning the face away. Remember, you can stop here and that's plenty. Otherwise, you're going to start to gradually roll yourself towards the direction of that extended right arm. And just pause in when it feels like enough. Remember, this is a passive posture, so we're softening our stomachs. Taking our time to breathe. And paying attention to how this new side feels. Usually we have one side that's a lot tighter than the other. And by cultivating this body awareness, maybe you start to make little shifts in your day-to-day life. Maybe you realise that one side is used more than the other. Maybe you carry your bag on one shoulder. So just breathe in and using this intimate time to listen to all the little wisdoms, messages, whispers that your body is constantly telling you. But we just haven't taken the time to stop and listen. time to release this side and come back to the center for your integration. Releasing the head down, scanning your body and seeing if there's anywhere else you're ready to ungrip. Enjoying your breath. Preparing for our half frog now. Bending the left knee and drag it up towards the left armpit in a frog's leg position. You can either keep your head straight down or you can turn your face to one side, depending on what feels most comfortable. Soften your glutes as much as you can, but if there is a lifetime of tension built up in your glutes, then just breathe into that area until, you've guessed it, it starts to soften in its own time. You're just holding space for yourself. The body decides when it feels safe enough to relax. It's time to release the leg by extending it out behind you, coming back to neutral for your integration. This is another opportunity for you to scan yourself, acknowledge if there's anything else you're able to put down and release. It's time to move into that half frog position on the right side. So bending the right knee, taking it up towards the armpit in a frog's leg position. You should feel it gently through the hip and the inner thigh. Soften your hands and your feet, and naturally the rest of the limbs will get heavier and heavier. Trust in the ground with your weight. Softening your glutes as much as you can. And get curious if this side feels any different to the last. It's time to release that stretch, extending the leg back out behind you, coming into neutral, allowing a moment for integration. Feeling all the parts of the body that are connected to the floor. And allowing yourself to sink a little bit deeper. Allow everything else to become irrelevant for a moment and just enjoy the breath moving in and out of the nose. Allow yourself to inhale and exhale without rushing to get to the next. With as little effort as possible, turn onto the back of your body so you can just roll through one side and come onto your back. Hug your knees up in towards your chest. One hand on each knee, circle them away from each other so gently massaging your lower back into the ground. Change direction once you've done a few. Nice big T shape with the arms, palms facing up. You're going to drop your knees down to your right side. Maybe letting the head roll the opposite way, if that feels okay on your neck. Take a big breath in. Sigh out the mouth. You've got time to let the body open up into this new shape. Feeling it through the lower back and through the stomach. A gentle massage of your organs. It's time to bring the knees back to the centre. And just put the soles of the feet on the floor for a moment, allowing your lower back to catch up and to neutralise. Your arms will remain in that T shape. The chest is open, the shoulders are relaxed. Let's drop our knees down to the left this time. Maybe letting the head roll over to the right side if that felt good before. Continuing that twist all the way up the thoracic spine. Taking a breath in. Taking a sigh out. Getting curious if this side feels any different to the last. Feeling the gentle massage on your organs and the opening of your lower back. It's okay to let go. It's okay to rest. It's time to bring the knees back to the center, and we're moving into our final pose, which is reclined butterfly. So letting the knees fall out to the side, soles of the feet together. The closer you bring your feet in towards the body, the more you're going to feel it through the inner thighs. The more you send your feet away from you, the more length you're going to find in your lower back. So just deciding what feels relevant for you today. You can place your hands wherever they're comfortable. You can put them on your belly or down by your sides. Take some really calm breaths so the body knows that it's okay to release now. Notice where you're fighting against the stretch. Keep reassuring yourself that it's safe. It's okay to put down some of that armor and defense that you've created in your body, either as a form of physical or emotional tension, protection. Let it go. Take one final breath, and then extend your legs out along the ground. Arms by your sides, palms facing up for your final integration. Nothing is required of you. You can let any expression melt off your face now. Maybe opening and closing the mouth a couple of times if you've been grinding your teeth. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Feel your lungs expanding and deflating with every breath. Belly is soft, taking up space. The hips and the seat are heavy. The legs are heavy. The ankles, the feet, and the toes. With every exhale, feel yourself sinking a little bit deeper. The body is dissolving into the infinite space surrounding you. And any time that you feel yourself getting overwhelmed or stuck in your head, just come back to enjoying the flow of the breath in and out. Nothing is required of you now, and you are safe. Safe to rest. Safe to put everything down. Know that it is enough for you to just exist right now. Exactly as you are. In this very season of your life. Enjoy the breath flowing in and out. It is safe for you to rest. It is safe to let go. Let go of control. It's time to bring the awareness back to your body. Feeling the breath move in and out of your nose. Rubbing your thumbs against your fingertips. And gently moving your head from side to side. I hope that you enjoyed this somatic practice. And if you'd like more sessions like this, look out for the Well Zen app, officially launching on the 27th of December 2025. Namaste.